this is what's in the highlights, okay? Wizard City revamp completed. They revamped Crab Alley. They revamped one area. What is up, gamers? And unfortunately, what is up, Wizheads? Welcome to what has been, in my mind, a very long-awaited test realm for the summer, and very unfortunately, now I can't speak too soon on this, all right? And I know I always take a negative stance on these updates, and they sometimes turn out to be better than what I think. But unfortunately, guys, look at this. Just literally half of this test realm is coming very soon, coming soon. They literally just dropped this test realm, and there's literally like no content that's playable aside from this first time user experience thing, which I'll admit looks interesting. I'll give it a chance. It seems that what's very clear to me from this test realm is that I vastly underestimated how much effort KingsIsle is putting into revamping the new players coming to this game, which is something that I was very wrong about. I thought that their focus was going to be just revamping Wizard City's graphics, because obviously they need to be changed. But I vastly underestimated how they're going about this whole kind of update thing. It seems very obvious to me that moving forward, a lot more emphasis is going to be placed on the newer players, getting more people into the game, as opposed to catering to the higher level players. And that to me is a very interesting move, at very least. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of upset right now. I was really waiting for them to like drop a new dungeon, like level 130 dungeon in Wizard City or something, or I was waiting for them to like make some serious PvP changes. Now, what they did reveal, these are all useless, but what they did reveal is this new Beast Moon Hunt event, which is basically like this weird form of like Wizard101 PvP domination, which sounds like some Call of Duty term. And I have no idea like what this is going to entail, and for all I know, it's going to be interesting. For all I know, it's also going to be horrible. But what's very interesting to me is that it says that they're going to use this as a way to test out new combat systems before we bring them over to ranked PvP. And now, in my opinion, when I thought about them changing ranked PvP, I didn't think about changing the whole system of ranked PvP, man. I thought they were going to change different spells, right? Like, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, because there is something coming out soon that you guys are going to be interested by, and we'll talk about that in a second. But this, to me, seems a lot different than, like, changing PvP, like balancing different spells, changing schools' health and gear. This, to me, seems like they're changing all of the whole PvP, like, layout, which is interesting. I'm not going to say it's horrible, right? It's interesting. Now, one of the things they do mention here, and this has got me speculating, is it says that with this event, essentially everyone's going to be on an equal playing field, right? They're all going to polymorph, and they're all going to have the same kind of tools. And that gets me thinking a little bit about what if KingsIsle's trying to, like, they're like, okay, we're losing players, and the new players that are coming in can't get into PvP fast enough, right? And what's happening with the PvP player base right now is it's very small. It's a very small community. It's difficult to get into, and there's too much level split. There's too many levels these days. It's really hard to get a match at almost any level. Even like at max level, it can still be hard to get a match. So what I'm thinking they might be doing is trying to like create a new system of PvP that's essentially going to make it fair for everyone to play, right? Like, imagine a battle royale. If you just jump into it, obviously you're going to be at a slight disadvantage to the better players, but you're at least able to play against them, and everyone's getting the same player pool. So what I think, envisioning off this, what they're saying here is that this is going to somehow like create a new form of PvP where everyone's kind of fighting each other, where there's not like a huge level divide, which is interesting for sure. And that's just speculation on my end, but that's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know. I have to give KingsIsle the benefit of the doubt in this situation, because you just don't know what's going on. But I have to say, man, if this new Beast Moon Hunt event, if this is not fire, this summer update, at least until we get something in the fall, is pretty like unfortunate, man, because this is like all of this summer update. And I know this first time experiences thing looks interesting. I already checked it out. We can go ahead, we can jump on test realm right here. I can already go to, and like you can, everyone's literally in the comments because there's nothing to do. There's literally nothing new in the crown shop. I'm on test realm right now. There's nothing new in the crown shop except for something that is coming soon, and I'll talk about that in a second. But you can even go to Unicorn Way here, and it looks like it's not even here. Now I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, but I already went over here. I already, I mean, these, oh, it looks like Private Connolly's moved. Okay, so that's interesting. We may have to test this out. I'm definitely going to test this out. I want to see what it's about, but this all looks the same. So anyway, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on this. I'm sure it's going to be interesting, whatever this new update is, but like I said, if we go back, I mean, they revamped Crab Alley, which, you know, props, fantastic. I know, like I said, I know it's a lot of work to do this stuff, but this is what's in the highlights, okay? Wizard City revamp completed. They revamped Crab Alley. They revamped one area. Now, this is not me hating on KingsIsle. Like I said, this is completely, like, benefit of the doubt. But they revamped one area. They did this new first user experience, which I'm sure probably took the majority of the time. It added advanced quick sell. That's nice, but that's just irrelevant. More decathon fun. Okay, very interesting, but not very relevant because it's already been in the game. New Spiral Showcase. Now, we're not even going to talk about this because it's not relevant. New Beast Moon Hunt. We just talked about this. And the new Scroll of Fortune, which to me just looks like some pay-to-win thing. Getting extra rewards for the things you'd like to do already. I don't know what this is. It's like a weird like gift system where it says you can be buying it. Premium rewards can be accessed with the purchase of the scroll. Anyway, it's more pay-to-win garbage. So I have to say, man, I mean, I do want to try the decathons. I know I've never done that before. I think that people kind of like these events, so that it looks cool, and I know that they're changing them, so that it's going to be cooler. They're going to be less like grindy, hopefully. But I have to say, man, that like I said, going back to just the test round, like it's pretty unfortunate to get on the summer test round update, and there's literally not one thing to do aside from this new user experience, which I don't know. It seems like they're very much catering to the younger players, to the newer players, over the people that have been here forever, and the people, honestly, in my opinion, that are holding the community together. Now, maybe that's not what the data says. For all I know, they're getting a bunch of new players. So they make Wizard City free, they revamp it, they add this new first user experience. It seems like they're really heavily investing in getting people into the game, which is interesting, right? And I can't blame them for that. That's probably a good business move. I don't know how many new people are playing this game, man. I'm honestly not sure. I mean, I guess the data must say that new people are playing this game, but it doesn't look like this update really has a whole lot for us to dive into until this new Beast Moon thing gets revealed. But before I wrap up this video, because honestly, guys, like I said, there's not a whole lot to go over right now. I'm going to make more videos in the coming days, and please do keep me updated on Twitter. Send me tweets and stuff when things drop. But pretty much the only other thing I want to talk about in this video is that there has been, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure this is true, but as far as I'm concerned, it's confirmed, there is a new pack coming out. I'm not going to say a whole lot about it in this video just because I'm not someone who really gives out spoilers and leaks, but it's got some new spells. It's got a new Storm spell, a new Life spell, and a new Myth spell as far as I'm aware. And as far as I'm aware, it comes from a pack, which means it's pay to win, which is kind of frustrating, especially given that I know that some of the spells at least look pretty good. So that's happening, and I'm going to wait to get my thoughts on that until it comes out. But unfortunately, that, I don't know. It's just this doesn't get me super optimistic, man. I'm sorry. This is my initial reaction. This is my gut reaction. I don't want to say too much yet, but I just have to say, man, I'm kind of disappointed right away. I just wanted to jump on and make this video because I'm sure a lot's gonna change in the next couple weeks, but it looks like they're having some things at KingsIsle. That's all I can say. Looks like they're having some either dev delays, some like conflicts of direction. Something's going on, I think, behind the scenes, because this test realm, in my opinion, was definitely delayed. It's being delayed further. It's very rare we've seen a test realm where like half the content is still coming soon. This was released like later in the day today. Like it's already, for me, it's already 8:30. For them, I think when they tweeted it out, it was like later in the day, which is very unusual. So anyways, guys, test realm is up. These are my initial gut reactions. I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. But like I said, I'm unfortunately not quite satisfied with this. And it's a bummer, man, because I was just really hoping for the hole to be opened. All right, so we have someone else by the hole. And as far as we can see, the hole is still here. And it's still a hole and it's not open. So, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize that this video basically told you nothing. But I wanted to let you guys in on the current status of the test room that was just released today. Let me know, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the description, in the comments, and I will keep you posted, all right? I will let you know what happens, but unfortunately, guys, I can't say that we have a whole lot to look forward to. But that said, we have a lot to look forward to in terms of the content that I'm going to be making, because I have a lot of awesome videos planned regardless of what happens with this test realm and everything. I have tons of awesome videos, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because this test realm isn't going to get in the way of that. So thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, give me your thoughts below. We'll get through this together. I just hope it's a little bit better than I'm expecting. And yeah, we pray together, everyone. Leave a like if you're excited. If you believe in King's Isle. I'm not gonna get a lot of likes. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care.